This holiday season, you might be looking for nutritious, convenient meals to keep you energized on jam-packed days. Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal delivery service, can help you fuel up fast for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with chef-prepared, dietitian-approved ready-to-eat meals delivered straight to your door. You'll save time, eat well, and stay on track with your healthy lifestyle while tackling all your holiday to-dos. Too busy with holiday plans to cook, but want to make sure you're eating well? With Factor, skip the extra trip to the grocery store and the chopping, prepping, and cleaning up too, while still getting the flavor and nutritional quality you need. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are ready in just 2 minutes, so all you have to do is heat and enjoy. When you're too busy running around to plan lunch, Factor has you covered with lunch to go. Effortless, wholesome meals like grain bowls and salad toppers that are ready to eat when you're on the go, no microwave required. Head to factormeals.com/MC911pod50 and use code MC911pod50 to get 50% off. That's code MC911pod50 at factormeals.com/MC911pod50 to get 50% off. With HelloFresh, you get farm-fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. Whether your resolution is to save money, eat better, or stress less, HelloFresh is here to help you do all three. Say hello to your most delicious year yet with fresh ingredients and chef-crafted recipes at a price you'll like delivered right to your door. So you've resolved to actually sit down and eat dinner around the table, but what do you do about those nights when your schedule is packed? Turn to HelloFresh's lineup of quick and easy meals, including their 15-minute recipes designed to help minimize mealtime stress. Every single meal I've had from HelloFresh has had easy-to-follow instructions, fresh ingredients, and when it's done, I feel like I'm out at my favorite restaurant. Go to HelloFresh.com/MC911free and use code MC911free for free breakfast for life. One breakfast item per box while subscription is active. That's free breakfast for life at HelloFresh.com/MC911free with code MC911free. An episode in the past I did called Bad Dispatcher. Man, that was a hard one to listen to, and even harder hearing about all the details and then no repercussions afterwards. I think that this day it's one of the worst ones out there for so many reasons. And me and you, the listeners, have discussed it at length several times. I still get messages about that episode pretty regularly. This episode, I have 3 separate incidents to go over. They're pretty varied, but the first one, it's very similar to the one in that episode, Bad Dispatcher. Are we going to have a repeat? Can there be 2 bad dispatchers like that? And in one of the other incidents, can we have a bad caller? We have heard a few of those on this show too. I wonder if this will be one. The other incident, well, it's just going to have to be a surprise. Get ready to use a wide range of emotions on this episode. I promise, it's all over the place. Welcome back to Music City 911.
Yeah, 911, where is your emergency?
We are in Cherry Creek Lake and in the water. The water is in the car.
Okay, hold on. Is this at Cherry Creek State Park?
Yes.
Okay, are you watching this or are you in the water?
We are in the vehicle.
Oh, you're in the vehicle?
Yeah.
Okay. How
It's
many people
almost
are in the
water
car?
is half of the car is in water.
Okay, how many people are in the water?
2 people, 2.
Okay, are you in the water?
Yes.
Okay. So you and one other person?
Yes.
Okay. Where is the other person?
She's driving.
Okay. And what side of the lake are you guys on?
One side of the lake.
Uh-huh.
There was a wedding in the lake, and we were in the lake. Lake
Okay.
house. We are in water. We are almost
Okay,
full.
we're getting help that way. Hold on.
I'm so sorry. മക്കളെ നീ നോക്കുന്നു.
South Metro Fire, what is the address of the emergency?
It's Arapahoe with a transfer for the Cherry Creek State Park, the water, or the car that drove into the lake.
Okay, call, are you there?
Yeah, I'm
Hello?
almost in the water. The car
Okay.
is almost
Ma'am,
digging in
ma'am,
the water. Yes.
Slow down. What's your name?
My name is Sarah.
Okay. What's the phone number you're calling me from?
I wasn't paying attention. Hello? It's in the water. It's in the lake.
Okay,
Hello?
ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, are you in the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay, we've got help on the way. How many people are in the vehicle?
I'm almost half of more than half.
Okay,
It's up
stay
to
calm.
myself.
Okay,
In the car.
stay calm and listen carefully so I can help you out, okay? I'll tell you exactly what to do next. Okay? Have everyone release their seatbelts and unlock the door.
The door is locked, but the water is...
Okay, so have everybody take their seat. Listen carefully. Everybody take their seatbelts off and lock the door. Can you open up a rear side window all the way?
Up to my waist. No, it's all full.
Okay, listen, ma'am. Can you roll down the rear windows?
Rear windows? No.
Yeah, roll down the rear windows. Can you do that?
Yes. In the water.
Make sure.
Because the whole vehicle in the water.
Okay, listen carefully. Make sure the key is on. If you have electric windows, will the windows roll down?
Mom, like 9. No.
Okay. Can you open up the front door or the front window all the way?
We can open it, but we don't know how to swim.
Okay. Well, you're going to have to do your best and get out of the car before it sinks.
We cannot get out. We cannot get out. The water is almost...
Okay, listen. Move into the back seat where you need to break a rear or side window. You're going to need to break one of the rear or the side windows. Listen, do you have a hammer? Do you have a hammer, a center punch, or anything heavy? Do you have anything heavy to try to break the window?
You go first. You go first. Huh?
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, can you hear me? Ma'am, listen. Ma'am. Ma'am, can you hear me?
Can.
Ma'am. Can you hear me? Ma'am, are you there?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Are you out of the car? Okay, so you need to find something heavy to try to break the window. Do you have anything heavy? A hammer? Anything heavy to break the window?
There isn't. Nothing
Okay,
in the car.
listen, is there anything else around that's hard and heavy? Check your glove compartment, console, under your seat, whatever you can find.
I checked. There isn't.
You don't have anything?
No.
Okay, so listen, lie down on the back seat and use both of your feet together to kick the rear side window near the bottom corner, closest to the front of the vehicle. Do you understand? So try to lay down and use both feet to kick the window near the bottom corner, closest to the front of the vehicle. Yeah, keep on kicking it until you break it. So yeah, bottom corner closest to the front. So bottom corner of the window close to the front, and keep kicking it until you can break it.
Oh, but we really can't.
keep trying. Keep on kicking that the bottom corner of the window. So the bottom right-hand corner. Keep on kicking it.
The water is rising. The vehicle is
Okay.
almost sinking in the water.
Okay, listen. You have to keep trying to kick that window out. Okay, listen, ma'am. At some point, your phone may stop working, so I'll tell you what to do next. Okay, your car is going to continue to fill with water. Listen, just before the water comes over your head, take a deep breath. And once the car is completely underwater, you should be able to open the door and get out to the surface.
Is
But
there
keep
anybody
kicking.
around?
Yeah, we've got lots of help on the way. But so keep on trying to kick that window and break it. But like I said, if it keeps on sinking, you'll be completely underwater. So take a deep breath, and then once it's all the way under the water, you'll be able to open the door. Is the door? So keep trying to kick that window.
No, I can't open it. We cannot open it.
Oh, no. Keep trying to kick the window. Just do your best. Is it still or is your car still sinking?
Yes.
Okay. Like I said, keep on trying to break that window.
It's almost in our chest. The water is almost
Okay.
in our chest.
Well, keep trying to break the window. Like I said, ma'am, if you can't kick it, or if it won't break, then you're going to have to take a deep breath just before the water covers your head. And then once you're completely underwater, you should be able to open the door to get to the surface. So keep trying.
I don't.
And is the door unlocked?
Oh, yeah.
Ma'am? Okay. Keep trying to kick the window. But like I said, if it doesn't work, you're going to have to wait until you're all the way under the water. Then so once it's completely under the water, you should be able to open the door and get to the surface. But keep trying to open the door.
No, not yet. There is like.
We've got lots of help coming.
We opened one window. No, we didn't. Yes, this one. Which one?
We've got people right there trying to help you. So keep on trying to break that window.
The water is filled.
Keep trying to break the window.
Oh, one window is open and we are in the water now. Mom, this.
I hoped at the first of the episode that you were thinking the worst. I hate to do that to anyone, but when I saw there was a 911 call about a sinking vehicle, I was praying to God, please, Lord, please don't let there be some other horrible dispatcher on this call. One is more than enough. He answered. This dispatcher did everything great. He was giving good instructions and was relaying them in a calm and decisive manner. The part about trying to kick out the window was spot on. You could hear them trying to do that in the background. It wasn't successful, but that is something you should try to do. There is a problem with this, though. Glass on car windows now is tempered glass. It's made so it's actually stronger and done so for a reason. When it's broken, it doesn't break like a regular window on your house. One of those breaking, you get very sharp and generally large pieces. Tempered glass breaks into smaller pieces, which are less likely to cause injury to the occupants of the vehicle. The best way to break through that type of glass is with a very small, sharp, and pointy object. You want to increase the overall pounds per square inch pressure on it. Kicking it with your feet can work, but it's much easier to break out with something that is sharp and can direct the energy to a very small area. You can also try to kick out the windshield. That can actually be harder to break than the windows because it's a laminated glass. That glass would hold together when it's broke. But most windshields can be kicked out. Again, not as easy, but they could have attempted that as well. What he said about letting the cabin fill with water and taking a deep breath right before so, that's also very true. The difference in pressures on the inside of a car and the outside of a car when a car is sinking like that, it's exactly like the water is trying to push the car door shut. It's trying to get into the car. It's literally trying to get in. Someone even as big as I am would likely not be able to push a car door open in those kind of conditions. But once the inside of the car is filled with water, the pressures equal out and the door will easily open. That, of course, is the very last thing you want to try to attempt. So just like he said, wait for the car to be nearly full of water, take a deep breath, then try opening the door that way. The story behind this was that the two that were in the vehicle, they were driving back from a wedding. It was very foggy outside, and somehow they managed to drive down a boat ramp at about 30 miles an hour into a lake. Thinking of this, I go back to one of my favorite TV shows, The Office, when Michael and Dwight are out, and Michael believes that the GPS is taking him on a shortcut and stupidly drives into a lake. This wasn't the case here, but you still have to question it a bit. I've driven a whole lot in my life, and I can't think of a single time that I've come even remotely close to driving into a lake like that. Both women were rescued. Luckily, the water wasn't that deep. It was nearly over the top of the car, so the occupants would have still possibly had to swim a bit, even though they said they couldn't swim. But not knowing how tall they were, it'd be hard to tell if they could just walk out or not. As I said, they had come from a wedding, and it was dark and foggy. But the driver had been drinking at the wedding and was charged with DUI. Divers from the fire department the next day had to come and assist with a tow truck with removing the vehicle. Easiest advice I can give you from this, obviously don't overconsume and drive, but more than anything, don't drive your car into a lake.
911, what's the address of your emergency?
It's County of the Transfer 38.
North Brinker Avenue. Say North Brinker Avenue. I was just talking. Don't talk over me.
County.
Do not talk over me.
You're welcome.
Ma'am, what's going on there at 38?
Thank you for talking over me. The fuck?
Ma'am, our policy is for the other agency that you were talking to announce the call. So what's going on
but
at
I
318
am
North
talking.
Brinker?
I am talking, though. That means do not talk over me. I am the one with the emergency. I am the one who is about to fucking pay you guys through my taxes, through my call. Right? Yes or no?
Can you tell me
Yes
what's going
or
on
no?
at 38? Ma'am,
You
if you're
tell
going
me
to
yes or
continue
no.
to yell, I'm
Tell
going
me
to
yes or
disconnect the
no.
call. Have a good day.
Tell me.
Bye-bye.
That one, well, the caller seemed like she was obviously just a pretty daisy sitting in the middle of a sunlit field in the spring. Hang on a second. I got to be thinking of someone else. No, she was in fact a horrible caller. They couldn't get anything from her because she was so hell-bent on them not talking over her. The dispatcher did hang up on her. Not sure what the policy is on where this happened, but generally we're given a little bit of leeway in something like this. If the caller is seemingly doing nothing else past trying to be abusive to the dispatcher and won't provide any further info, there's a limit to where most dispatchers will go. I wish this was simply the end of this call, but it's not. Police did respond, and luckily, well, I guess luckily for the sake of this, they had some body-worn camera footage. And here's the audio.
Hi.
Sorry about that.
That's quite all right. What's going on?
A domestic dispute.
Okay.
And it's over.
Everybody's okay?
Everybody's okay.
Are you the one who called?
No, my daughter did.
On you?
No, on my son.
All right, well, I need to talk to him. I need to see him.
It is, you can see him, it's fine. It's
193. Sullivan Clarendon in the alley south and east of 48A.
I'll have him come out if you don't mind.
It's fine. Is there any weapons involved?
No. We don't. I have one in the safe. It's locked up.
You need to... You cannot do that.
I'm here.
You have to unlock the door.
I'm here. Open the door, please.
He's
That's fine.
not.
I'm not coming in.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Keep the door open.
No. I'll shut the door.
No, this is not an option. I'm going to stay right here, as I'll respect that.
My mom said she'll be right back. That means you work for us, sir. I called you.
Appreciate that.
Okay, so can you put your foot... You are violating my privacy. I need to shut the door.
Do you understand I'm here because you called? So you made me your business, okay?
Yeah,
and
well, then they hung up on me, so...
Listen, that wasn't me. Don't take that out on me. I'm only here to help, to understand what happened. And then I'm going to walk away if everybody's okay. It's easy. I'm not trying
I would like to shut the door.
I don't want you to do that. I want to make sure I talk to you.
You don't have a warrant to come in my house.
I'm not going in.
Emily, stop arguing.
You guys want to talk to me, please?
Stop arguing.
About what?
Emily.
Copy, good afternoon.
What's going on?
Please.
You want to step outside and talk to me?
Yeah, you can step outside so I can shut the door finally because he wants to violate my fucking privacy.
Emily,
no, it's so fucking wrong, dude. It's
Emily,
so wrong.
This
like,
is
no,
the problem.
We pay him with our taxes, dude. Like,
She was being...
Period.
I know she called the cops because she was being really disrespectful. I threw away her bacon and I told her to leave. And then I got really upset. I picked up the tote, I dropped the tote, and then I went into my room. And yeah, she went outside and called the police.
Is this normal?
Unfortunately, it is.
I mean, I'm not passing judgment. Please don't misunderstand any of this.
I'm not.
Is this what you're dealing with?
Yes.
Sometimes it's easier than other times,
Yes.
and right now it just kind of crossed the line.
Yep.
Did anybody put hands on anybody?
No.
Okay.
It's just, it gets very... We all have different views on life, and we all want to live differently, and it's not happening.
I respect all that.
And I can't kick them out. They're my kids.
I understand.
And we're trying to all deal with this.
How old is she?
She's 22. He's 20, and she's 22.
So you're choosing not to kick her out because she's family, which I respect. Some people would say you're enabling the behavior.
Yep, I know that.
But again, it's a decision. You do whatever you want. But I don't see that that's going to get much better. So I don't know what the solution is.
I don't either. That's what I'm at. Yeah, it's really bizarre here.
If you tell me you're good, you can go on this.
You know, I would like to say something. I like how I call you guys in a real emergency. This was a real emergency 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But I like how I call you guys in a real emergency 7 years ago when my life was literally threatened and I'm like literally about to die. And you guys take an hour and a half to show up. I like how I call and I scream at you guys and then you show up like that. Like snap of the fingers.
Can you please go in?
194.
I was here quick and you're telling me to get lost. I mean, it can't be both ways. We're doing the best we can. I only came here to help and you're giving me this. What can I do
Good
for
job
you?
on 10 precinct. That's what we have to go with CFD 875 Woodwood, number 3 on a diabetic.
I was fixing breakfast and my brother throws all of my food away in the trash and starts screaming at me. So I just wanted to de-escalate the situation. It's de-escalated now. Thanks for coming. Bye. Huh?
Okay. So
what?
You're in a better place now, right?
Walk away?
You're in a better place now. My question would be, were you treating your brother the way you're treating us? Because that might have something to do with the problem.
Y'all need to leave now.
Well, guess who's in charge?
Mom, can you tell them to leave, please?
look.
Thank you.
There's counseling available. It exists in the world.
And I'm in it. Thanks. Bye.
Okay.
Okay, you don't have to be rude.
All right.
How old is this?
She's 22.
Wow.
I gotta say, the officer in this was great. He remained calm, but kept everything completely in perspective. And he was right. If she wouldn't have called, police wouldn't have shown up. But she did. So they have to go out and investigate what happened. And from what we hear there is that the brother threw away the caller's bacon. Now, I love bacon. I can't see myself readily discarding bacon ever, really. But in this case, if she was acting like that, I'm pretty sure I could go along with tossing some bacon in the trash. No law against that. I also love that the 22-year-old who still lives at home with her mom says multiple times about she pays the salary with taxes. I'm going to go out on a limb, but I have an odd notion that this woman hasn't contributed to taxes very much. She doesn't strike me as the type of person who can just hold down a job. I could be wrong on that. Who knows? But her level of entitlement and so many other things leads me to believe that she isn't waking at the crack of dawn to make the commute into the office. Some of the comments on this video, well, they're great. My two favorites are as follows. The cop says, "I'm not passing judgment." And then the internet says, "We'll take it from here." And the other one was, her parents told her she could be anything when she grew up, so she became an embarrassment. Generally, I hate talking bad about anyone I don't know, but this one was just over the top. It was too much overall. I really hate that the mom has to go through all this, but from the very last exchange, it seems like she has allowed this likely her whole life. The 22-year-old said something to the effect of, "The police needs to leave," and when the officer said, "It's your mom's house," the 22-year-old, who may actually just be a big 3-year-old, turns to her mom and expects her to tell the police to leave, which she did. Was this a bad dispatcher? No, I don't think so at all. Was this a bad caller? 1,000% yes. God help us all if this ever became the norm anytime while I'm still around. And then there's this guy.
The fuck
Call
you
the
mean?
police, Tech 107.
Yes, I just gave this guy $25 to buy me a crystal meth, and he ran in his house, didn't come out, and I don't want to do nothing that's irrational, but
Yeah.
either dude gonna give me my money or something gonna happen. So
Yeah. What's the address? And what's your name?
And my name is
I'm sorry, what was it?
Pierre.
Pierre?
Yeah, Pierre.
Can you spell it for me?
Pierre.
And what's your phone number, please?
614.
Okay. Do you know this guy's name?
Nah, so I was on Sullivan Avenue in Cypress at this little, it's like a church building. I was just sitting under it because it was raining. It had like a little bench on it. And a guy said that he could get me some drugs. So I said, I really don't want to do none. But when he said it was cheap, dude took my $25 and went in his green house on Dakota Avenue and didn't come out. So
Okay. What do he look like?
he's black. He has on a blue Champion hoodie. And he had on black pants and a black satchel, a book bag.
Okay.
Don't argue with these people. Don't argue with them. Don't argue with them. Don't argue, man. I'm just going to call the police, like I said.
Okay. And are you standing outside?
I'm outside their house. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not scared of nothing because they got my money.
Yeah. And tell me what you look like. What are you wearing?
I have on cowboy boots, shorts, and a cover.
I'm sorry, a cowboy boots and what?
And a red T-shirt, and I'm using the cover as an umbrella. Yeah, don't argue with them. Don't argue. Don't argue with nobody.
Are you white, black, Hispanic, Asian?
I'm black.
Okay, and who's the other person in the background with you?
Sarah, it's just a little shit that we have sex every now and then.
Okay. All right, we'll get somebody out to you, okay?
Yep.
All right.
Yes, you heard that right. He's calling police because he tried to buy drugs and the dealer stole his money. Of all the crimes you want to call police on, why would you do this? And all the stuff he said there. The guy asked him if he wanted to buy some drugs, and I was like, no. But then he said they were cheap. So I said, okay. I mean, is that the deciding factor now? Do you want to buy some drugs? No, I don't. I don't do drugs. But they're cheap. All right, yeah, I guess I'll take some then. I just don't understand it. And then later, when he was asked who was there with him, he literally says, a woman, and we have sex every now and then. Believe it or not, this actually isn't the first time this has happened. I've taken several calls like this. Someone who got ripped off by their local and any other time very trustworthy drug dealer. I generally try to persuade them to not have police respond, because in doing so, they have to admit to committing a crime themselves. They usually get the idea and just hang up. A little lighter in the wallet, of course. Just like the last one, though, this wouldn't be complete without the full interaction with the police that went out to him.
Hey, what in tarnation's going on? So someone robbed you?
Black dude said that he know where to get some ice from, and she said that she liked to smoke it. So, because I'm trying to show her a good time, as I was going to my pocket to get dude money, and then the fuck.
So you guys were going to buy drugs?
Yeah. Don't lie to this man. Don't lie, because it'll be fucked up. Yes.
Okay.
I was trying to get her high, so I can
okay.
Flat out. There's no need to sugarcoat what's going on. I tell her let me talk for a reason.
All right.
And dude ran in his house, never came out. So dude took my $25, and we was on Sullivan in Cypress right here, just sitting in the little benches right there. That's in front of that little church building. And I don't know if there's cameras or what, but I'm just telling you, dude ran off with my money, and I'm not getting no pussy, and I don't got no drugs for her, so I'm super pissed. Flat out.
All right.
And that's what's really going on.
Well, I'm not going to be able to get your money back.
Okay, like that part's cool, but dude.
Okay. Keep your hand in your pocket.
I'm sorry, sir.
That's all right.
Wallet chain. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'll just show you. I don't have no weapons. I don't, sir. No,
okay.
I got a little something here.
I got you.
No weapons. I don't, man.
All right, so homeboy grabbed your money, ran in the house, and then come back.
He took it and ran and then come out. So
okay.
Therefore, at the end of the day, instead of doing some bullshit, I said I'm gonna stand here till the police come. I'm not scared of you. Like, I'm not scared. Like, you stole my shit. And I don't care, do what you gotta do, but I'm gonna call the police instead of do something crazy. And we're gonna get to the bottom of why you ran off on my shit.
There's guns down there. They're sitting around.
All right.
Where were they at?
What it? I'm sorry. Do you know these people here then?
Nah, I don't know these people, man.
I thought you said they ran into this house.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I followed dude down the alley. Dude went in this house. Dude went in this house with my money, so he stopped me from getting pussy because he ran off with my money to get her right. Flat out.
Okay, well, I mean, we ain't gonna be able to help you get your money back or your drugs or anything like that.
I'm not trying to get money or drugs. I just want something to happen, man. Because at the end of the day, is they stole my shit. Dude had a gun out, and when I was going through my wallet to go do my money, he grabbed the money and ran. So at the end of the day, it's a robbery. It is like he strong-armed me with a gun.
You didn't mention anything about a gun. You said that he had a gun now?
Yeah, so the gun was on his hip. The guy didn't just say, give me your money. The guy had his gun showing. He was like, oh, he grabbed my money and took off.
And this happened right at Sullivan and Cypress?
Yep.
And then he went run down this alley, ran in his house?
Yep.
Okay. But did he threaten you at all with the gun, or did he just...
He He
just had it out.
He had the gun out on his hip. He snatched my money.
Was it on a holster or in his waistband?
It was just in his waistband. It wasn't
just in his waistband?
Yeah, it wasn't.
All right, so he told you that he knew where to get ice.
Yeah.
And you were like, that sounds cool. I'm about to do that.
Flat out.
And you pulled out money, and he
grabbed
had his gun in his waistband.
Yeah, like this, like.
And then he grabbed it and ran in here.
His house. So I told him I'm not leaving till.
He didn't make any threats though. He didn't pull it out. He didn't fire any gunshots off or point at you, nothing like that. All right. And you said there's a camera. Is the camera going to be able to show him have a gun?
I don't know if there's a camera. I'm saying it's a Sullivan, and everybody knows what goes on Sullivan.
Ma'am.
She's mad because she ain't got her drugs. I'm just saying I was trying to.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, just keeping it real. I mean, like that's why I said just let me talk. The truth means I don't gotta make nothing up. I can just tell it how it is.
Okay.
You know, she was selling that, boy. I was trying to get it right. So why don't we just keep it real?
All right. Yep. Well, yeah. I mean, he may have had a gun on him. You say he didn't point at you, didn't make any threats.
No, but then that's what I'm saying is
he just said, "I know where you can get some ice," and you were like, "Okay, that sounds cool." Dude, you had money out. He grabbed it and ran off.
Dude ran my money. So at the end of the day,
okay. It is a theft. Stupid. Absolutely, it is.
I don't want to do nothing stupid, man. I'm not.
Absolutely, it is. How much money was it?
$25, man. It was a 20 and a 5.
A 20 and a 5. What's this gentleman look like?
Black guy. He had on a blue champion hoodie. He had on a black satchel like mine, like a little mini book bag, and he had on black pants. And that's what I noticed.
Okay. How old does he look?
He looked about in his early 30s, like I'm in my early 30s. So we had that.
Height, weight on him?
Yeah, he looked about $150, about 5'10".
Okay. And you said he ran in here?
Yes, sir.
All right. 20 and a 5.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to go try to make contact with these guys here. You just hang out here for a minute, okay?
Sure.
They should not bring trouble here like that.
Say it's just him and his brother.
Just you and your brother in there?
And he's MRDD, so he ain't causing trouble for anybody. He said nobody came running in here recently either.
All right.
I don't know if did they say they've been staying here the whole time, or did they go walking?
They're on the street. She's a 49.
Oh, yeah.
He's trying to get her drugs for 49 activity. And it's kind of fun because he just flat out says it. So
it's not this block, I don't think.
They come to my damn door and hollering something about ice.
Unless they pulled it all down because there was a trap house that was all like.
But that's my garage. There ain't. I mean, you guys can look if you want. There's nothing here.
All right.
Here, man. I don't start.
There's nobody else in the house?
Yeah, I got my brother in there.
Just your brother? You mind if I just poke my head in there and say hi? Is he all right? What's his name?
No, there's my brother right here. This is my brother.
Hello.
You know,
we might have a I don't know. These people here probably on some drugs
or something wrong.
But they said that someone run in the house and.
That's a lie. My door's been locked all morning. I've been here.
You guys the only ones that live here?
The only one that lives here, me and him.
Just you live here and him?
Yeah. Yeah, me and my brother. I take care of
you and your brother? All right. Nobody else lives upstairs or downstairs?
No. I mean, my buddy's girlfriend's here, but.
Okay. That's okay. It could be a bit of a misunderstanding.
Something's got to be wrong.
He said he's seen someone run into here, and there ain't no one in here that matches the description. So
I have. I've been here all morning.
All right. All right.
I mean,
I appreciate it.
If something happens, I'll sure be one to tell you guys. You hear?
All right. Appreciate it.
Ain't no problem. Yeah, something's going on.
Oh, yeah. What's going on? Thanks for talking to us.
Yeah, she hit my house with that stick. I started to call you guys myself, so I did.
Are you positive it was that house? Because I was just in there, walked around. There was nobody in there that matched that description. These guys, there's 2 old guys that live there, and they said they ain't had anyone run into their house.
I know, man. But that's
was it a house? Was it a house nearby? Maybe you thought it was that one because down the alley. I mean,
now trust me, I was on Sullivan Cypress, so you can really take this alley and cut through a parking lot of that little building thing. It's a church right here in the parking lot. I just cut through the parking lot and watched dude.
Okay.
I'm not watching clear as day.
Okay. Well, like I said, I was in there. there was two old guys and I guess his buddy's girlfriend was in there. So those were the only people in that house. Okay. So I'll take down your info. Yep. All right. I'll get you a report number and whatnot.
Thank you.
And where do you stay at?
I live at that shelter.
Van Buren?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Honestly.
Well, maybe, I know it's kind of a silly thing to say, but probably ixnay on the UGG drays there for a while. All right. Maybe find a way to attract women that don't need acquired such a taste.
I know, man.
What's your name, man?
Pierre Williams, Pierre Williams.
Birthday?
6/21/89.
That's $25.
Yes, sir.
I got the description. 5'10", 150. Had a little beardish kind.
Yeah.
Champion backpack.
Nah, blue Champion hoodie,
Blue Champion
black backpack, black pants.
Okay.
Black
Blue
guy.
Champion hoodie.
Is it black guy you said?
Yep, black guy.
How about skin tone? Dark, light?
Real dark, like
Okay.
black.
Okay. All right.
Definitely
Well,
didn't look like anybody in that.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Right there, my man.
I'm gonna put it in my wallet, man.
Yeah. Try to find better places to hang out too, because you'll need someone out here. 49 doing 49 stuff.
Yes, I love these horses. All right. Sorry.
Don't. Yeah. Leave them alone too. They're gonna get you.
I know. Man.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
They can get you some kind of disease that you can't shake off.
Thank you, folks.
She wanted to get some ice. Dude took my $25, then ran in his house. Then he said in a much different way that he wasn't getting any sex either. What he said was that he needed the drugs to, quote, get her right, so he could get some of that sex he was so eloquently speaking of. I was laughing during this one. I also liked how the officer started out. What in tarnation's going on here? He must either be from the South or know some people from down my way if he's saying that. But the officer got some good description of the suspect. He went in the house looking around, trying to find him. The guy who he believed was the suspect wasn't there. The officer said he wanted the drugs for 49 activity, which it doesn't take a rocket surgeon to figure out is prostitution. Unfortunately for the caller on this, he didn't get his money back. Luckily, he didn't get arrested. Not sure if his other needs were met, but truth be told, it's probably the best thing that he didn't if he has some random street prostitute that's willing to give it up for $25 worth of meth. And of course, the officer finishes it off expertly with maybe learn to attract women that don't require such a taste. I couldn't agree more. Well, that's it for this one. As I said, wide range of emotions. But before I go, I got another podcast trailer, and this is a good one too. This one comes out of England, and it's called Murder Mile. It's a new story every week about historical crimes around a specific area of London. The host does a great job at creating a vision of exactly what happens and produces it like it could easily be a play on stage somewhere. It sounds great. Then he finishes up episodes with updates from his own life, which I find pretty cool too. Here, let's have a listen to this.
Friends, Mike here, host of Murder Mile. If you're looking for an original true crime podcast covering cases you won't hear anywhere else, then Murder Mile is just for you. Over the last 5 years, Murder Mile has dived into hundreds of infamous and little-known cases, many of which happened within a square mile of London's West End. Asking the question, how many murders occurred on the same street, and even in the same building? As an award-nominated podcast, research using the original police files, Murder Mile truly is something different. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, check out Murder Mile. Thank you.
As always, like the show on all social media, with links down in the show notes. Follow on Patreon for both ad-free and bonus episodes and bonus content. Pick up some cool Music City 911 merch at the website musiccity911.com and share it with anyone you think might like to listen. And if you're enjoying the show, be sure to drop a 5-star review on whatever platform you're listening on. That really helps as well. Until next time, for Music City 911, I'm Brandon, and y'all have a good one.